The winter 2025 season of the Ultimate Mobile Racing League is about to start. Welcome along to Spanish Grand Prix number 3 in what has kind of become a tradition of a season opener in the third season now. Hello everyone, I'm Larry and I am delighted to be once again joined by Sudjuche.
Hello guys, it's nice to be here once again. I'm happy to be back, I guess, and let's hope for a great season. Yeah, the competition will be incredible. F1 fan Seb, Wilga, Pigeon, yeah, almost said something that's not true, but yeah. Nicholas, Krust, wait, Piggy is not here, I think, yeah? He's not?
No, Piggy isn't here, and Kato isn't as well, but don't worry, they have contracts for this season, and I think it's going to be the most competitive, simply because there's going to be more and more very experienced drivers, and also people like Kruston now, who's won the last 2 races, and also a F1 fan, but also the Stig, who is just absolutely insane in the in the online lobbies.
Isn't the Stig F1 fan, man? I think he is.
Oh, that would make sense, but he's like...
So don't get that wrong, at least.
The Stig is insane.
Okay, we're gonna proclaim the Stig, I guess. But yeah, let's look at the quali times. We'll go with the fastest lap, 34.4. A pretty good one. I don't think they can go faster, that's for sure.
Yeah, Wilger, has he taken a pole position around here? No, he's not. He's taken his single pole position at Monza, but Bocco set pole position in the first season around here for Leviosa Sports Art. He's of course not racing any longer, but now Laguna has improved his time back to pole position, and he's taken pole position at the fastest lap at Brazil last time out, and of course he's the man with the most pole positions in this league. He's taken 4 of them last season, but couldn't convert the results as much.
Yeah, Laguna now with the pole position. The Stig lining up right behind him. Oh, Laguna with a 34.1. What a lap! Ooh, this will be a close call.
Yeah, of course, we also have other drivers around here which are new. Gyro-san is one that I think we know from PC Leagues. He's racing for the now Rose Pink Hurricane Racing team. They once again haven't handed in a livery, so I gave it to them. We also have the brand new Etruria Racing team taking over Squadra Delta Corse. Maserati one time, which Nicholas right here is racing for. So great to see that one time now does have a big name in their name. And you could just see Toaster 64 as well in the Jaguar taking over Porsche.
I know Gyro-san from AMRL.
Oh.
I didn't see him from the PC Leagues at least. Even though I raced there. Interesting. Yeah, Bituko is here, which is something new. Porsche having a driver on the grid. Something incredible. Or is he in Porsche actually? I don't know.
No, Bituko is in the MP Motorsport now, and then we go across the line. Laguna once again has improved his time by 100th of a second. So Laguna, same as always, is on pole position, front row for the Stig in the Aston Martin LSA with the same livery, Wilger in P4, then Gyro-san, Crossnet in 6th position. He's won the last 2 races, and he could be the man to challenge the big guys this season. Bituko 7th in the MP, as we already said, Malik in P8, Guillermo racing for the brand new Etruria Racing team, and Nicholas in 10th for the Maserati one-time team. 11th is Nikhil in the 2nd Williams, same as always, but they of course also have a nice new livery with more yellow touches now. Seb 12th in the Etruria, Frimpong 13th ahead of Toaster in the Jaguar, which has taken over the slot from Porsche, and then Fede F1 in the one time in P15 who missed qualifying.
We are at the starting grid of the Spanish Grand Prix. We see Laguna and Stig in the front row with Pigeon and Wilga following up, and now the lights are going out. Lights out, and away we go. A slow start for Laguna. The Stig lines up right next to him. Pigeon is going to try on the inside of one of the most unsafe corners. Big mess. Laguna has dropped to third now. On the inside of Stig. What a mess, what a mess. What is happening?
Oh, it looked really good for the Hurricane Racing team as they went through turn 3, and now Gyrosan is still in the lead of the race. He's had an incredible start. The Stig somehow stayed in second where he started, and Wilger is also still at the front, but it did look a lot better for Pigeon before turn 4. Oh, and now there's been a mistake for the Stig. He's been off the track in turn 2. He's now racing in the leagues for the first time against the best of the best. And the race surely is on as one of the MP Motorsports gets forced off onto the grass. And there's a wheel-to-wheel battle for P4 and make that P3 now for Pigeon, who's also trying to go the long way round of Wilger. And he's made a nice comeback in the second lap. Maybe he has improved and knows what to do in the situations that he encounters so often.
Gyrosan gets a good read. Now Wilger is not in his slipstream and can certainly escape a bit. He is the only one that can actually brief a... Nah. Yeah, he messed up on that corner. Wilger is now in his slipstream. I was gonna say that... Whoa. That was a bit of a push, wasn't it?
Yeah, normally it's flat out.
Yeah, how that recorded. Yeah.
And Nicholas also with a good start. I think one time hasn't been as high up in quali, and Wilger has been pushed off by Malik, who's also now had a nice start. It's been mixed through a lot, as there was a short 3 wide moment with crossing it. The Stig now is in P13 and still heading onto the grass.
How did that happen from 2nd to 3rd to 14th? Yeah, he can certainly do something to come back, because we can see a lot of good drivers in back, you know, like Guillermo, Nikio, Bituku. All these good drivers are really far back, but to be honest, the competition this year is incredible. Like, a lot of good drivers here.
Yeah, it's going to be even better as there's a fight for the lead. Nicholas diving up the inside of turn 1, but they still keep it wheel to wheel. There's a bit of lag, I think, for Gyro-san. And Wilger has somehow slowed down on the back straight, which made him drop down to P10 as well. So Levioso spotted with problems now, as Nicholas has taken the lead again. It's very tough racing between him and Gyro-san.
Yeah, Laguno and Krusnet are doing great. I mean, by coming back like so fast, and only like 5 laps or so. They were dropped almost last, and now they are 4th and 6th, which is good. Pigeon is still keeping a pretty good position in the top 5, I'm not going to lie to you. Not shitting his pants and dropping back to P13 and then quitting the race. So yeah, it's an improvement, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Laguno with a mistake, Krusnet hits him in the back now. Yeah, Nicholas is getting some fresh air in the front. Extends his lead by a little bit over Gyro-san. By a second, it says, at least. 3 wide into the first corner with Marek, Pigeon and Laguno. Laguno backs out. Pigeon and Marek go off the track, and Krusnet and Laguno only win from that. The Stig is in P12. It's a harsh race for him, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, Laguno has maybe improved that quality of coming back again. He's lost so many positions last season and almost always started at the front. And yeah, he's had some incredible comeback drives like this already. I remember season 1 Brazil, and now he's looking to do the same thing as he goes around the outside of Pigeon, who is forced onto the grass and loses a lot of
Nicholas
positions.
with a mistake, but not a too big one, so it doesn't cost him too much. There's a fight for that P3 with Krusnet and Laguno, but I don't think they're going to be fighting. They're most likely going to be helping each other, but it does not seem that way. Krusnet does a little push there.
The medium
Maybe
drivers,
a race incident in my book.
The medium tire drivers are taking over. Laguno is in 6th and now pits, and the mediums are already faster. But now, of course, There's the undercut by Laguna. He goes for softs again.
Nicholas gets the lead. He was in the lead, man. I'm stupid. Yeah, Jaivasan makes a lot of mistakes now. He's really dropping behind Nicholas. He's doing pretty good. I have high hopes for Krustonet, even if he's now in P3. He has shown us that he has great pace, like he showed us in Brazil 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, he won that race. Great pace from him, and that is his home race actually. Actually home race because he is from Catalonia, at least from that region, and obviously this track is there. That's why it's called the Catalonia GP, obviously. And so yeah, that's his actual home race. So high hopes for him, as well as Leguno, who is Spanish as well.
They're really going back and forth for that second place. Or is it third place? It's third place. Seb in the Etruria doing really well, and also Fede F1 started at the back, did not qualify at all. And he's up there fighting for the podium down the inside of turn 1-0, and he kind of goes onto the grass himself there, I'm not sure. As Frimpong retires from the race for the VS Sports Art. And it's not looking good for the red ones in this race so far. Wilger is pitted, but he's now barely inside the points, fighting with Pigeon.
Yeah, Nicholas is actually improving a lot. He has gotten a great lead over Sepp now, but he hasn't pitted. This might cost him a lot. Yeah, he's using those tires on the absolute limit. He's going for over 12 laps.
Yeah,
oh wait, what's the limit on mediums? I can't really see that.
The medium limit is 10 to 14 laps.
Okay, so he should be pitting soon, at least. That's what we expect.
Yeah, let's see with the strategies what they're gonna do. Especially Laguno now is pretty offset and now charging through the field. He's now got a bit of clean air. Yeah, but he's gonna gain a lot of positions anyway already.
Nicholas in the pit now.
Yeah, everyone.
Coming out, he still has a good lead over Laguno and Krustonet. A 2-second lead is more than enough, to be honest. He just needs to keep it there, keep consistency, and he will win this race, in my books.
Yeah, that's crazy. He has taken one podium so far. I think it was in Monaco last season. No, was it Austria?
No, I think it was, Austria, yeah.
And now he's looking really, really strong. 2 seconds now, though, between him and Laguno, and also Krustonet, the man who's won the last 2 races and really maximized everything when Piggy wasn't doing that well. And also Seb, one of the newer drivers in the brand new team, which is being managed by Brasidas. It's also up there.
I think Krustonet and Laguno are helping each other to catch up to Nicholas. They're not fighting. They're keeping the other in the slipstream. At least Krustonet is not trying to overtake. Laguno goes on the inside now. That's interesting. What strategy? And Laguno has the fastest lap currently.
Yeah,
but he's one of the only drivers, except Stig and Frimpong, who left the game, that are on soft. So yeah, it seems that they will have the better pace now. Seb is catching up to P3 and P2. This will be a pretty close race.
They still want to make it exciting and catch up to Nicholas. I think Krasnich just knows that Laguno can go faster on these softs, at least right now. But maybe now he's going for the overtake because Laguno's tires are already wearing out, actually. And they're still wheel to wheel in the first section. But now down the inside, in turn 3 and turn 4, Laguno has been passed. Seb is still behind him. Yeah, let's see what they're gonna do now, if they're still gonna work together. It doesn't look like it. I think they just do what is best for themselves.
Laguno pits now. Yeah, Nicholas is very far in the front. Yeah, Krustonet and Seb are weaving a bit. Maybe that's signaling to help each other or something. Maybe it is, yes. Maybe it is. Yeah, but Nicholas just is running to the field like a madman. Absolute domination today. it seems, for him. But let me not give him the commentator's curse at least. And let's hope he finishes where he is right now.
Yeah, so far Spain has been dominated every time. Cato in the first season and then Piggy. So the guys that won the championship. I'm not sure if that's gonna be the case this time, but maybe he will also be up there fighting with Krastenet, who is now in second place ahead of Seb. And Laguna's down in P10 after his second stop. That's crazy. The field spread isn't a lot today.
Big mistake by Krastenet. Now it's up to Seb to catch up to Nicholas, it seems.
And the stick is trying to make moves on soft tires. How did he get back up there? He's, still going for the faster compound. And now down the straight we go, and he's already alongside and ahead of Malik in the MP Motorsport. Doesn't look like they're gonna get a podium so far. They took 12 in the last season, which is like almost half of all the podiums, I think. Yeah,
maybe even more, I think, than 50%, but I'm not absolutely sure. The stick with a mistake now. Krastenet and Marek will take advantage of that, and Krastenet and stick go out, man. Oh, that's not good for them. They were in Aston, right? Yeah, they were in Aston Martin, I think.
Yeah.
The Aston drivers have to pull something incredible to do something, or at least get a podium.
And there's been a huge.
Yeah, we kind of miss Piggy.
Yeah, I also miss Piggy and Cato and just the big guys. It's great to see the new ones, and of course Laguna's also there, but he really wasn't a championship contender last season. He only took 1 win and 1 podium, and he'll also be looking to improve that. But yeah, of course it's going to be exciting to watch them challenge the giants.
Yeah, Nicholas seems to keep improving every lap. It's not even close. Seb is very far off. Nicholas is winning on almost every lap by a tenth or a second.
Oh, and I think there's going to be a move again by.
Not sure how far in front he is. Yeah, he has been winning a bit of time every lap.
And Krastenet pits, and the stick still stays out, and the old softs. That's also crazy. I think
would that cost him the race?
He's gonna stay.
It's a bold strategy.
He's gonna go for another set of softs, maybe.
Yeah, most likely. But yeah, it's a bold move to do that, to be honest. Guillermo making a comeback now.
Yeah, now it's almost both Etrurias at the front of the field. That's crazy to see. I mean, it is the team that was Cat Productions and Squadra Delta Corse who barely scored any points ever.
Oh, Nicholas' tires are certainly given out now. He seems to not be going as great. He has lost some time on some corners. Seb is catching up little by little. But the difference between second and third is too big, so yeah. We actually see a lot of people who transitioned from AMRL in the top 3. Nicholas, Seb, I think Guillermo raced in AMRL, I'm not absolutely sure.
Yeah, I think for
but yeah,
some
it's
races.
A good starter league maybe.
And Krastenet, of course, too. But yeah, they all are on the same strategy at the front, and they go for mediums again. At least Seb is doing so. 10 to 14 laps. That's it's still a lot for softs. I think Nicholas is gonna try, and he can take a bit of risk.
He's pitting now. Are you lagging as well? Because I'm having big lags on some drivers.
Only gyros on earlier, but the rest is fine. And Nicholas is going for soft tires. He still escapes in front of Seb by a lot.
Yeah, 2-second lead is more than enough on the softs. He can really do something.
Laguna in third. It's also going to be a success for him to be back on the podium, taking the fastest lap once again.
There will be a Spanish podium, yeah. But there will be a Spanish fight now for P3, with Kursen catching up.
Let's hope that the Stig is
Yeah,
not gonna
Nicholas
steal
is
the
doing
show
great.
for them. Oh, and whoa, that's very hard racing in the second to last corner by Krasnet, and he barges his way through into P3, and the Stig, his teammate, is gonna try and benefit off that as well.
Is he gonna try and catch up second? I mean, he is a second, 2 seconds slower, to be honest.
Yeah, he would like
2
to.
seconds behind, not slower. He's like faster, or I don't know.
Guillermo's dropped back a bit. Also, Fede F1. Wilger is in 9th. He couldn't catch up anymore. Shirazan somehow also faded after the first stint. Then, yeah, Toaster taking 2 points for Jaguar. They're also with the green livery with some red, orangish
pits for a
accents.
third time.
Wow, what's he doing? It's
Yeah,
soft tires once more.
That's not a good idea. He's lost a lot of time from that.
Yeah, look at the gap between Fede F1 and Guillermo. I'm not so sure if that's gonna work out. I think the front has got quite similar strategies. At least they all pitted at the same time. So I think that is quite rational what they're doing. But yeah, let's see. He's going for 10 out of 10 fastest laps this season, Laguna.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna say that the super license idea wasn't even bad, it was a very good one. Yeah, Seb makes a big mistake, cruising it in the Stig catch up, which is nice. There will be a fight for second at least, that's what I can see. But yeah, the super license idea was great with the points and all that, because we can see that we have better drivers, better caliber drivers at least. They are cleaner, the races aren't as bad as I remember them. But yeah, we saw the pile up in the first couple of laps, so...
Oh, and almost a dive.
Krusnet with a dive bomb. Yeah, quite a risky one, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it surely was easier to get into UMRL in the first 2 seasons, and it will only get more difficult because, of course, we now have the piggies and the Krasnets probably also that will stay. But yeah, of course, the super license is also nice. So...
Ooh!
Whoa!
What happened? Kustonet got absolutely obliterated by his teammate and Seb. What happened there?
I just didn't watch the screen because I wanted to look up the super license thing, but yeah, that's cost him even a position against Malik. And the other two are still going wheel to wheel as we head into lap 31, as the Stig is kind of...
Good thing I recorded that. That might actually be a great penalty for Seb.
I didn't see.
So Seb like pushed him out, and Stig just straight up nailed him in the back, and Krusnet went off into the wall.
Wow.
Like, massacre. Like, yeah, very bad. Yeah, Nicholas is starting to pass back markers. Okay, that was Pigeon. Yeah, Pigeon has absolutely given up.
I can see on the map he's not going too quickly. Also not taking points. Maybe just trying not to DNF here. But
oh
yeah.
wait, he's driving backwards. Yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually saw the Stig and Seb battle in HUE Suzuka at least, like for the last 10 minutes of the race. Which was quite interesting to watch, but I don't think I'm gonna make a video of that, so maybe only the best moments, highlights and all that. But yeah, I'm not that good at editing. So yeah.
Okay, so anyways, what I wanted to say, the super license conditions are that you need to have at least one top 8 finish in a previous UMRL race. I mean, that's now the case for all the drivers that are already here. Then, or they have finished in the final standings inside the top 10 of AMRL or ERL, and also a podium in an AMRL, ERL or UL race makes you get the super license. And also makes you lose the right to race in AMRL. I think that's still the case, which kind of sucks. But anyways, that's the That's the rules
Yeah,
that
kind
I
of
wanted
sucks.
to
I
say.
mean, I
And
don't
we're
think
on the
it
last
sucks,
lap.
man. Like, the difference is just big. Skill stuff, you know. Yeah, okay, we're coming into the last corners, and Nicholas has a great lead over Seb now. And the two last, and here comes Nicholas into the last corner to take the Spanish Grand Prix. An unexpected winner, at least.
And
Seb finishes second and the Stig third, with Marik fourth, Guillermo fifth, Krusenet sixth. What a bad race for Krusenet. That was certainly not good. Absolute, yeah, we can see that.
And there's a few people, especially across the net, at Seb, of course. So we're gonna see that. We're gonna see if something's gonna happen with the stewards here. Let's see then. Fede F1 takes an amazing 7th position. It's great points for Maserati one time, which didn't even qualify too well. But yeah, one time is back after struggling at the start of last season. Laguno only finishes in 8th, so that strategy really absolutely didn't work out. I think also Matt got the strategy wrong at Spain last season, and yeah, I also didn't mention that so far, but Matt is not here for this season. And Toaster takes 9th and Wilger in P10.
Yeah, the strategy of Laguno certainly did not work out, to be honest.
Yeah, he was on for a podium all the time. Nikhil in 11th where he started. Gyrosan 12th after leading in the first few laps. Bituka outside the points with in his comeback. Pigeon in P14 and Frimpong didn't finish.
Great race by Nicholas. Absolute domination today.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I forgot to talk about the things that people sent me to talk about. So like what they did in the in the break. So maybe I can still like mention that or something. Okay, so let's still go through the answers from the drivers. Glow said that he has been training in the not winter season break but inter-season break, and you better be ready, people, he said. Yeah, let's see, he didn't race today. Pigeon said that he slept, but not all the time though. He has been deciding between multiple teams, and he ended up choosing Cubo because he definitely isn't paying him. Why? That's crazy. Why would Pigeon get paid and not any of the other drivers? And is Cuba fine with me saying that? I'm not sure. Anyway, Nikhil has been up to quite a few things, taking over Williams, downloading Fortnite, and he went to 3 hockey games. That sounds like a solid work-life balance. But Guillermo's one seems to be even better. He's been enjoying his single life, casinos in Las Vegas, yachts in Monaco, and enjoying the money that comes with being a top UMRL pilot. Also, maybe he's also being paid. Well, yeah, I hope you get kind of an insight into the lives of our drivers. It gives them a bit more personality because you just see them like in a game. Makes the thing a lot more fun. 15 drivers competed in the first race of the season, and of course they line up in the standings in the same order that they finished the race. And this looks very unusual with Nicholas in the championship lead, Seb in second, and F1 fan for Aston Martin now in third. In the team's championship, One Time and Etruria are very close at the top, but of course this is more about showing up with 2 drivers that perform decently enough, and then you're in the top half. So yeah, Aston Martin in P3, MP Motorsport, the champions from the autumn season, in P4, and Williams in 5th. Every team that showed up has already scored points.
An absolute great race today, that's what I have to say. I enjoyed it, every moment of it, and I'm happy to be back at least. We'll see each other next time then.